Today we take a close look at a headphone that leans into simplicity rather than spectacle. The Moondrop Old Fashioned is a compact on-ear model built around a 40mm dynamic driver, designed to deliver a clean and approachable sound without the bulk or price of larger audiophile gear. It is not chasing flagship status or extreme tuning. It is simply trying to be a dependable, everyday companion with a retro-inspired aesthetic. In this narration, we will walk through the design, the specs, the sound, the real strengths and real limits, and who this headphone ultimately serves best. The Old Fashioned represents a different direction from Moondrop compared to their more ambitious models. Rather than focusing on technical fireworks or wide planar drivers, this headphone keeps things grounded. It uses a 40mm dynamic driver, which is a generous size for an on-ear style, and the design includes an open-cavity rear acoustic structure that aims to produce a more spacious listening experience. The naming aligns with the look. This is intentionally simple, compact, and slightly nostalgic. The product code MDHP032 appears in the official listings, and all signs point to a headphone intended for approachable, everyday listening rather than niche audiophile use. It is the sort of product that appeals to someone who wants decent sound without complication, and who prefers lightweight gear that does not overwhelm the head. Before we get into the subjective experience, here are the key technical details. The headphone uses a 40mm dynamic driver built from a 3-layer rigid flex composite material. The rated frequency response reaches from 20 Hz to 32 kHz in a free field measurement, with an effective listening range of roughly 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Impedance is 32 ohms with a tolerance of plus or minus 15% at 1 kHz. Sensitivity is listed at 109 decibels per volt at 1 kHz, which makes the headphone very easy to drive from common devices such as phones, laptops, or small dongle DACs. Total harmonic distortion is rated at less than or equal to 0.2% at 94 decibels. The unit uses a detachable cable terminating in a 3.5mm stereo plug. Taken together, these numbers indicate a headphone intended for broad compatibility and modest power requirements. It is not dependent on an amplifier and will operate comfortably from basic consumer devices. The design of the Old Fashioned leans heavily toward understatement. It avoids loud styling and instead opts for a simple, retro-inspired layout. The ear cups rest on the ears rather than around them, which reduces size and weight while making the headphone more portable. The detachable cable makes replacements easy and helps maintain the headphone over time. The minimal headband and modest padding keep the profile slim, but also mean comfort will vary from person to person. On-ear headphones always depend on the shape of the ears and how they react to pressure. Some users will find them perfectly comfortable for short and medium-length listening sessions, while others may experience fatigue sooner than they would with over-ear models. The open cavity structure improves the sense of space but reduces isolation. Sound will leak out and ambient noise will come in. This makes them more suited for quiet indoor environments than noisy outdoor travel. Now to the heart of the product. The sound of the Old Fashioned is best described as balanced, easy to listen to, and pleasantly open for an on-ear headphone in this price range. The bass has weight and roundness, making pop, soft electronic music, and general mainstream listening feel satisfying. It does not, however, reach into the deep sub-bass territory the way large closed-back or bass-boosted headphones do. Expect warmth and presence, but not heavy physical impact. Vocals and instruments sit at the core of this tuning. The mids come across natural and clear, offering an easy listening profile that suits acoustic music, indie recordings, jazz, podcasts, and general casual playback. There is no sharp coloration and no aggressive recess in the vocal range. It is a friendly tuning that avoids harshness. The treble extends well enough to create air and openness without feeling sharp. The tuning avoids sibilants and keeps trebles smooth. You will not get the ultra-crisp detail or micro-resolution found in high-end analytical headphones, but you will get a pleasing and relaxed top end that works for long listening without fatigue. Thanks to the open cavity design, the Old Fashioned offers more spatial openness than many other on-ear headphones. There is a sense of air around instruments and a bit of width that helps avoid the boxed-in feeling typical of compact models. Imaging is competent and musical rather than clinical. The headphone is extremely easy to drive. Its balanced tuning works well across a variety of genres. The open nature of the design creates a roomier sound than most on-ear competitors. The headphone is lightweight, portable, and benefits from a detachable cable. The price is accessible and makes this a practical everyday choice for a wide range of listeners. But being on-ear, comfort is variable and dependent on the user. Bass depth is limited compared to larger over-ear designs. The headphone does not aim for studio-level accuracy, so analytical listeners may find it lacking in detail retrieval. Isolation is weak due to the open structure, which limits use in noisy spaces. The Old Fashioned makes the most sense for listeners who want a practical and friendly-sounding headphone for daily use. Students, commuters in calmer environments, office workers, and anyone who wants something compact and comfortable for casual listening will find it appealing. It is also a suitable entry point for new audio hobbyists who want to step up from basic earbuds without committing to heavier or more expensive equipment. On the other hand, users who prioritize strong isolation, deep bass, long-term comfort over eyeglasses, or highly analytical sound will not find the Old Fashioned suited to their needs. It is not designed for professional mixing, long flights, or environments where leakage would be a concern. After considering its tuning, build, portability, and price, the Moondrop Old Fashioned stands out as a sensible, enjoyable, and practical on-ear headphone. It does not try to be something it is not. It delivers a balanced, musical, and approachable sound in a compact form that is easy to drive and easy to live with. It succeeds most as a daily listening companion and less as a specialist tool. If you value straightforward use, pleasant and forgiving sound, and a lightweight retro-inspired design, this headphone is a smart pick. If you demand extreme detail, heavy bass, or strong isolation, you will need to look toward larger or more advanced models. For its intended purpose, it performs with charm and competence.
The Moondrop Old Fashioned offers a relaxed and versatile listening experience, packaged in a simple, retro-influenced design. It is not chasing technical perfection. It is instead aiming to be an affordable and enjoyable headphone for everyday use. For many listeners, that is exactly what they want.